Dobro večer, dobar dan. Gde si, Amire? Jesi živ, čovječ? Kako ide posao novi? Pozdrav Mihajl. Pozdrav ljudi, dobrodošli na novi stream. Dobrodošli Alan Wake 2. Remedy, šta reći za Remedy? Potpuna dominacija u gaming svetu. Streamovali smo na ovom kanalu Control, Alan Wake prvi deo, doduše Alan Wake nam je bio i prvi stream gdje nije bio toliko kvalitetan bez face cama, tako da ćemo taj stream ponoviti verovatno. Control isto je bio lošiji, loš capture card i to ćemo ponoviti, ali Alana Wake 2 gledat ćemo da bude kvalitetno i da ne moramo da ponavljamo. Uvalite se, dame i gospodo, uživajte. Idemo normal. Gura se, bratko, ide dobro, hvala Bogu. Razlače se žice, lagano ide struja kao luda. Ako. Nema više majstora, svi hoće da budu IT.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes
Zvuk dobar.
to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Bacite like na stream.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Ja moram svetla još. Imamo debelog guzonju. Mogu moderatora. Pa ne, Mihajlo. Ne još. Zašto je ovaj Čiko gologuz? To je dobro pitanje. Kad može da trči? Ne može. Ja se vraćam, a? Ja nemam pojma gdje ja idem. Ja, dobro, ima neka. Mihajl, zato što... To se ne dobija tek tako. Zamisli kad bi na kanalu svi bili moderatori. Dobro, je li ovo put? Jeste, ovuda bi trebalo šta? I? Zašto neće vama dalje, gdje ide? Aha, možda vama. Idi bre. Aha, mogu sada, otključalo mi se brzo trčanje. Ujebem. What the fuck? Ko su bre ovi? Mogu da pobegnem? Pucaju na mene. Mogu da zbrišem. Možda sam trebao staviti 18 plus. Ua su ga usakatili. Da. Borislav. Gde si? Pozdrav Borislave. Kako je, brate?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Slažem se potpunosti, Borislave.
Just work stuff.
Right.
Gledao sam
Mom,
ovaj
Dad and I are just
Gamescom.
watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's
Veliki
so
sam fan i Remedija i Alana Wakea.
spoilers. I'll let you
I
get
žao
back to
mi
your
što
show.
nije
You
osvojio
were
igru
supposed to
godine,
wait and
ali
watch with me.
imam druga koji
I love you both.
This is what happens when you
baš
go on
obožava
Mom.
Baldur's Gate i igra i
And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding
veruj
so
mi,
much.
Baldur's Gate je zaslužen uzeo prvo mesto.
I will.
Ja bi volio da je Alan Wake uzeo, ali Baldur's Gate je zaslužen uzeo prvo mesto. To što sad Baldur's Gate možda nije naš tip igre i
Logan
to,
thinks you should try cheering up.
i meni je žao, Alan Wake je.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Remedy mi je generalno vrhunska kompanija. Planiram isto da igram na ovom kanalu Quantum Break, to je isto njihova igra.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that
Pa
would
stigo s
cheer
posla.
anyone up.
Lepo, bore. Control sam, baš sam pričao sad kad sam krenuo stream, Control sam live streamovao ovdje i prešao.
Time to get to
Samo što je loš kvalitet bio. Imao sam malo lošiji capture card i onda sam ga stavio na private. I planiram ponovo da ga odigram. Control mi je vrhunska igra. Čak i Alan Wake sam streamovao, to mi je prvi stream bio na ovom kanalu. Bez facecama i bez mikrofona, samo gameplay.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
I njega sam stavio na private zato što ćemo odigrati Alan Wake prvi deo remaster ovdje isto. Ok, pokupili smo neku mapu.
I think I...
I can go take a look.
I never said that, Mulligan. I said we should both be down here, watching this dead guy.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Anderson?
Okay, I'm in charge
Saga
here.
Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Damn bitch gonna show up, Mulligan.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Da namestim ovaj alert box, uopšte nisam Ok, izvinjavam se zbog ovoga. Aha, vamo idemo ispod.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the
Hvala
facts
ti
of the
puno,
case so
Borislave.
far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the mine place.
The mine place.
Aha.
My version of the mine palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mine place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Ovo nam je kao... dobro, samo da vidimo. Zoom. Dobro. Da ima neka poenta sad ovoga što... Aha. Od Remedija mi se sviđa što su oni kao crossplay. Likovi iz kontrola mogu se pojaviti u Alanu Wake-u i obrnuto iz, ne znam, Quantum Breaka. Izmešani su likovi. Dobro, ovo je...
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Aha, so be mindful of nearby. Znači, čak i ako uđem u ovaj, kako se zove, mindset, da ga tako nazovemo, ipak mogu da poginem. Nije pauza u igri, nego...
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that have the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Mirror speak. A, šta kaže ovdje? Ne. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak. The iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron's Lake. Dobro, to nećemo sve da čitamo, nema ovaj... Mada mi lepo izgledalo ovo mesto u Alan Wake-u, prvi deo. Alan Wake prvi deo mi je vrhunska igra. Baš sam uživao.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I loše mesto da te ubije.
Damn. Should've brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I did not want to swap. No, I'm not getting it. Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Pratimo ovoga šaljivdžiju, što bi rekli.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene.
Investigate the crime scene,
Found
dobro.
him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Evo ga nešto.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock your first key image. You can place it in a case board inside the mine. Ajde vidi. Aha. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Dobro. Objective viewable at the case board in your goals. Okay. Aha, idemo leave to...
Incise stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Dobro. Sad šta treba sve da poslažem?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
Ovdje rešavamo
But this time
slučaj.
the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
Dobra
This
ideja.
makes 4 murders that we know about.
Mindseta u stvari kao neka... Recimo... Naša kancelarija u glavi. Okay, check update gold by pressing dobro. Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer. Dobro, cases, dobro, ništa.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Nightingale.
He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well,
To je lik što nas je jurio u prvom delu.
Robert Nightingale?
oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Ja mislim da ne on pokušavao da nas ubije u prvom delu. Alan Wake. Dobro. Tamo mi...
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Ovamo mi nešto pokazuje.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Nema ništa kod ovoga. Aha. Dobro, evo ovdje nešto.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Znači moramo opet case board. The victim. Ovo je. For a later, dobro.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Heavy blood, dobro.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Tripod found near body.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Dobro, treba ovdje neki profiling. Missing.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Dobro, šta je to? Možda sam nešto propustio. Aha, okej. Dobro.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter.
Lepo ovo izgleda.
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Nope.
Sure.
Nešto mi.
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night.
Čekaj,
Possibly
pokazuje mi da mogu
the
ovdje.
killers knew he was here.
Samo da
Ambushed him.
vidimo o čemu se radi.
Dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Ne mogu da uđem ovdje.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Bože, uplaši me kad je otvorila vrata, mislio sam... A šta je ovo ovdje? Da bespotrebno lutam, ajde da ispratim njega do... Da vidimo o čemu se radi. Lako ću se vratiti. Aha. Gear, našao sam neku
Is
municiju.
that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Aha, manuscript kao weapon upgrade. Dobro.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Aha, ona me da upgradeujemo weapon i... Dobro. Sjeća se da sam te skripte inače skupljao kad sam igrao prvi deo. Sad samo da vidim, aha, evo ga on dole ovdje. Idemo da vidimo. Idemo da vidimo dalje.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Glas je isti. Poznat mi je ovaj glas.
An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Dobro.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Aha, sad imamo Alex Casey lunchbox, dobro.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
The victim was one of their own, FBI Special Agent Robert Robert Nightingale. On mislim, dobro, to je ono pročitalo već. Šta je ovo? Aha, the page. Ovo je stranica koju smo malo pre našli.
A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest. Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Dobro, opet cases. Murder. The killer, the victim. Ovdje ne.
Doesn't make sense.
Ne. Victim came from... Aha. Anything else? Možda ovo?
I carry his words close to my chest.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back.
Deciding
Good.
what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies.
Za sad nas polako uvode u igru, tipa samo istražujemo.
Can't fit the clues all together yet.
Nadam se da će se uskoro malo i zakuvati, ali
Tracks leading to a dead end.
meni je ovo zanimljivo. Ovaj detektivski deo.
Snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Imamo 3 puta. Da kaže mapa. Najbolje bi bilo da idemo odmah lijevo, što bi rekli. A evo ga, već ide ovaj. Uvijek mogu da sačekam njega.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Lepo. Boga mi lepo.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
Ovi reklamiraju tu neku kafu ili kafu ili šta je? Aha, evo ga. Oh dear, diner.
Let me guess. The FBI.
Tako je.
Welcome to Bright Falls.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Ok, imamo svedoke.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case files.
The jukebox is out of order. Ne radi nam jukebox, mogli smo neku muziku da pustimo. Aha.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
Saga.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw.
Dobro,
Take a
pusti
bath,
se.
scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions.
Screaming to
Nothing to
pillows,
stress
da
about.
vrištimo u jastuke.
What were you doing at Cogent late last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Aha, ova piše o Alanu Wakeu, koji je nestao.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us.
Naked
He must
dude.
have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
No, ovaj se izgleda nešto su. Aha, idemo profil da odradimo od ovih dvoje. Cult of the tree.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Kako ona to sad uspjela da zaključi, meni to nije jasno.
Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The defense was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Dobro.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga!
Saga!
Anderson, as I live and breathe.
I u prvom delu je bila neka creepy konobarica.
Back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl.
I ovo je creepy.
Who are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
Čak sam ubeđen da si u prvom delu zvala konobarica Rose, samo što je
Drowned.
nemoguće da je...
Your daughter.
Huh?
That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
Blokiramo traumatično sećanje.
All the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Ok, stvari sad počinju da budu čudne. Ona se ne sjeća da ju se ćerka udavila. A konobarica nam je to rekla. Ajde, vidjet ćemo. Kako je bilo tripova i u prvom delu?
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Ajmo, Sherry. Ajmo.
Look, I see. I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Ovo je igra Dungeons and Dragons. Kaže, si čuo nešto oko kultu, samo glasine. Ako odeš uveče u šumu, oni će te naći. A okolo svuda šume. Znači ne izlazi iz sela, inače ćete kult naći. Bright Falls.
Waitress from the diner.
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Mislim da su jako bitne ove mape.
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
By the way, Remedy ima tako običaj da vas tera da čitate mape. Bukvalno kao... Evo sad ćete... Kao u stvarnom svetu. Mislim, ono moraš da pročitaš kao, aha, moram da idem ovde. To je nema kao da te navodi nešto ili standardno. Znam da sam u kontrolu, tako nekad si izgubim pa sam tražio neke oblasti. Tera ti igra da čitaš, to sam teo da kažem.
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Idemo da odradimo pregled leša.
Some Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Remember, you can see quick access the map without entering the mine place. Ovo je kao touchpad mi se dijeli na pola.
Okay, let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can...
Što je uzrok smrti, ono... Čovjek... rasporen na pola.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Dobro.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
I? Aha,
There's
srce.
writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Idemo na... What? Ovo je mane... Dobro. To ne. Cases. Dobro. Prethodno ubistvo. Da li ima ne? Izgleda da treba nešto da odradimo ovdje, samo da vidim. Da, prvo ovo je main case i to radimo. Examination of Robert Nightingale. Da li on ide pod victim? Jeste.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Aha, anything to learn from the body. Dobro.
Keep trying.
Evo. Ritual writings. Da nije ovo. Prvo bi možda samo da ih stavljamo ovdje. Cause of death.
Think.
Šta još ima? Dobro. Dobro, to smo isto povezali.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged.
Ovo verovatno ide ovdje.
Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Kaže ima nešto u grudima.
Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
no, wait.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Oh, show me the clicker. Šta se dešava? What the fuck? Šta se upravo desilo, bre? It's dark. Too dark to see.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Kakva bolest.
No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Dobro. Standardno. Treba da ostanem na svetlu, ali... Lights are off.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
I flick the switch. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
End of chapter. Cool. Lepo, boga mi, lepo. Apsolutno me ne zanima ni autorska prava, ni ovo, ni ono. Sve puštamo, sve gledamo. Okej. Da li ovo samo ide pesma ili neku ćemo scenu da vidimo? Nećemo ništa vidjeti. Talk to Casey.
But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Look around for the clues. Dobro.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake.
Počeo vam uvijek da
Pursue
čitam.
Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You can eat. Your collector monster. Dobro. Figure out where Nightingale went. Dobro. Okej, evo lam.
I can't force it open.
Dobro, ovdje nema ništa. Da li možda treba da idemo u ovaj? Ne. Kako su ovoga sakatili. Dobro, jedina prostorija koja još ostaje je ova ovdje.
Must be locked from the other side.
Dobro, da imamo neki health. Čekaj, ako kaže figure out, vjerovatno moramo da koristimo ove... Kako se nema što kaže mindset cases. Aha, vjerovatno moramo da pročitamo.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special
Ne
Agent
taj.
Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years.
Taj smo pročitali. Unread.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home.
Da.
brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth.
U prvom delu se sve vrti oko tog klikera.
Here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling
Dobro.
it, rot.
Onda vidim samo što kaže ovdje. Follow you into dark. Aha, to je ta pesma koju smo mogli da odslušamo cijelu. Mi treba da izvalimo gdje je on nestao. Gdje smo pucali na njega uopšte, ovdje negdje u hodniku. Gdje je mogo lik da nestane? Dobro. Ovo je zatvoreno. Ne možemo da pokupim. Door is locked. Da vidimo samo što kaže ovdje. Ništa. Da li ima negdje neki...
can't be opened on this side.
Tebe nikakve pomoći, a? Ovdje ne može, ovdje ne može. Da vidim samo što kaže case board. Ne. Nemamo šta da povezujemo. Gdje su neki tragovi krvi? Nije nešto na...
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Samo sekund. Da kaže pono je i srce. Je. Stvarno ne vidim ništa da bi mogao da izvalim gdje je otišao. Da li mu ovdje ne verujem da ima neke weapon upgrade 1. Dobro. Profiling.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Nekako imam kao da osjećaj kao da treba da pokupim nešto od ovih mrtvih likova. Ali ne da mi ništa, možda neki ključ od vrata ili tako nešto. Evo, kod ove stoje ključevi, ali ne mogu da ih pokupim. Možda mi i svetlost ne da. Što ti kažeš, kralju? Imaš ti nekih ideja? Našli smo neki papir, njega smo pročitali. Što se dešava? Zašto ništa se... Mora da je nešto ovdje. Mora da je nešto ovdje da propuštam.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Da kaže. Saga was back. O, neki page, nešto. Je. Ali ima negdje možda da se, imam neki čudan osjećaj da mu je ovo svetlo možda. Gdje je pomoć kad ti je najpotrebnije? Neka teška glupost u pitanju. Imam tako neki čudan osjećaj, neka teška glupost u pitanju. Šta treba da uradim? Da vidim samo.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
Dakle, samo da vidim možda u Controls ima nešto što ja... Treba da pređem iz nekog... neki overlap, neki state, nešto da se prebacim. Kako se to radi?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Jedi govna.
The dead man turned into a monster. Light.
Evo ga, jedan dokaz sam preskočio.
There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Da, ali mi ga nije bio... Nije mi bio ponudio. Dobro.
Huh.
Okej.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake.
Nije mi bio ponudio te dokaze, znači sve se vrti oko toga, moram stalno da gledam to.
We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Ne treba mi lampa.
That's crazy, right?
Sad izgubi bez veze 10-15 minuta tražeći ovo.
How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like Hook? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
They're a fine pair.
Take it easy.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Dobro, vjerovatno treba da se vratimo do našeg auta ili nešto tako. To jest, da se teleportujemo nazad na jezero. The car can be used to travel between locations, ok. Cauldron's Lake, sad treba da idemo tamo. Ovi dokazi su ključni, ovo čitanje. Ne možeš da nastaviš dalje ako to ne radi.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
The Heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Gdje je ovo što vi kao?
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me.
Čekaj.
But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible. Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Fantastic to meet you.
Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihto. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Mislim da ne želim više da pričam sa njima. Ili ovaj hoće da pričam sa njima.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe.
Nadam se da ovaj razgovor vodi negdje.
Thank you. I need to head out. Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Da, Casey se ne mrda dok ja ne završim ovaj razgovor. Ne to, aha. Prati Casey.
Our crime scene's drowning. Never mind it.
You can use.
Feels like
Dobro.
home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Aha, evo nešto.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Dobro, treba da pratim otiske stopala. Aha, ne. Čekaj, tu sam već bio gore, jednom sam se penio.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Šta mi? Jebem ti mater. Uj.
A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Ame. Kako me iseko, čoveče, ne mogu da verujem. Da kaže, hoće da... Cases, dobro.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers. Not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Okej, sad ponovo se otvara Kult Goal. Dobro, gol im to ne može biti kao cilj, ali može... What? Dobro, nose maske. Zatim... A šta kaže? Dobro. Victim cult ritual, what is it? Dobro. Vidimo šta još ima ovdje. A ja prvo puštam. Dobro, i... Nije ni tu. Nije ni tu, gdje je? Šta kaže? A cult necklace with a triangle symbol, dobro. Cult goal. Writing. Mislim. Možda ovdje dođe ovaj necklace. Nije ni tu. Evo ga ovdje. Jewelry can be used, dobro. To smo sad sve ispovezivali. To treba da idem sad kroz ovo blato. A nije, ima još nešto. Samo da vidimo o čemu se radi. Pre nego što nastavimo. Cases nije. Ovdje je ovo me samo zanima. Nije tu, nego možda... Aha, Nightingale. Da vidim samo što kaže za njega. Overlap.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Dobro. Da kaže, ovdje imamo... Aha, municija. Čekaj, pratio sam je. Ovi što se spustila kiša. A, evo sad imam i pištolj. A, šta je šuška? Nešto. Malo pre me tako iseklo. Nisam uopšte očekivao ovaj jump scare. Da vidim, ne, mapa, šta kaže? A... Vić, dobro. Moguće da idemo u dobrom pravcu. Ja mislim da idemo u dobrom pravcu. Vić, dobro.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Ok, kaže kaže locate the witch hut, dobro. Da vidim što kaže mapa. Aha, to je vamo nazad. To sam sad malo, sad sam bio tu. Evo ovdje. Dobro. Možda bi trebalo da prođem gore pa levo. Šta kaže ovdje? Investigation. Možda i tu treba se vratiti. Čekaj, pre toga.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them. Pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality. Heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Dobro. Aj, prvo ću ja probati da odem vamo, pravo pa levo. Da vidim da li to nešto znači. Da li u stvari mogu, ne mogu. A, da Witch's Hut, jednoga, moram da se vratim skroz nazad pa da idem gore. Tako? Tako je. Čujem neka sranja, čujem. Jedi govna.
Okay.
Uplašio me ovaj lik. Da, ovdje pravo i odmah levo bi trebalo da idemo. Sam dobro upamtio. Aha, ovdje ima neka... Evo, ovdje treba da pregledamo, da vidimo možda uvijek... Ne, nisam htio da zatvorim vrata. Da otvorim ako treba da zbrišemo odmah. Da. Dobro. Kroz najbitno za... Dobro, ovdje nema ništa. Ponadao sam se možda nekoj municiji ili... Dobro, ovo je isto sve, samo... Kaže, ovaj video je nešto u šumi. Moram se navići za... Vamo pravo, pa ovdje, zar ne? Ne. Pogrešio sam. Ajde sad da vidimo. Vamo, pa ovdje, verovatno. Kako sam bre ovo promašio.
Doesn't look right. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. I need to find the Witch's Hut.
Dobro, treba da nađemo Witch's Hut, a on je... Vamo. Ajde ovaj put da ga ne promaš. Da vidim. Dođem do tog raskršća. A šta kaže? Evo Witch's Hut. To je ovdje definitivno ovaj put sad. Nema da me zezuš. Jest. Aha, to je ova kućica.
This is the Witch's Hut.
Tu sam već bio jednom. Mislim na početku. Dobro. Da li treba da uđemo?
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Creepy. Jezivo. Vratno treba da idem iza kućice. Da? Šta je? Ja, čuo sam nešto, ali...
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Aha. Treba da nađemo ove osigurače da...
This fuse is busted.
Dobro. Da kaže, ovo je pokvaren. Da, ovdje sam bio već i pokupio ove gluposti na početku. Aha, evo ih.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Get light. Gdje je ova? Evo ga. Investigate. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. Dobro.
Another page.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Dobro. Treba nam... Aha, evo ga, quick save. Super, to su termosi. A možda bi trebalo sad kao case negdje da... Case board.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Prvo moram profiling da odradim. The heart.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist isn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around. I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson.
Ovdje je general store.
Years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Da vidim. Dole i onda čekaj, ili ovdje može nešto se otvori? Ništa. Mislim da je vamo general store. Tako je. Ono što čujem da non stop nešto lupka i evo ga general, to je ovdje. A i ovo svetlo čim stoji ovako ovdje upaljeno, mogu misliti zašto stoji. General store, šta je ovo ovdje? Ništa. Dobro. Ovdje sam bio već. Malo pre. Evo ga, ovdje nisam. Jeb... Da. Kako me uplaši čovječe boži, nisam se uopšte Ej, poludeću, ne volim ove jumpscare. Jebem ti mater. Ko je sad ovaj? R1 to burn. L1. Gdje ćeš?
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Uplaši me čoveče. Ne da me uplaši, odseko me. Kako sad samo da vidim? Ovo mi je kao svetlo, a ovo mi je dodge. Ovo moram zapamtiti, ovaj dodge. Ovo je brzo trčanje i onda... Dobro. Šta sam sad ovo uzeo? Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Aha. Treba da proverimo. Da neko... Aha, čekaj. Dobro.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Dobro.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Perform the ritual.
To give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Hoću, ali prvo da vidim kako da... Hoću da nabavim moram da otključam onu pušku pod... Šta kaže ovdje? Aha. Don't forget update code. Loto Washington 705, 713, 717, 723. Pet, 13, 17, 23. Ajde vidim da li će to moći tako. Pet, nije. 13, nije. 17, nije. 23, nije. Čekaj da vidim još jednom. Don't forget updated code. Ovdje su kodovi. Don't forget update code. Mora da je 739, pošto su brojevi za loto 5, 13, 17, 23, aha. Mora da je 39 sljedeći. Dok ja skontam. Dobro. Mislim da bi sad trebali...
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direct...
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Okay.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Sounds literary, but what does it mean?
Kaže...
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder.
Follow you into dark, dobro. Sad, da li treba da idem do ovoga Witch? Aha, jest. Evo ga. Treba da se vratim, da odem do ovoga Witch. Mislim da je Witch ladle. To je vjerovatno ovdje. I odmah desno. Ovdje. Tako. Jebi ga ljudi. Dok se malo ne skontam. Da, i odmah ovdje levo kontam da tu treba da odnesemo ovo srce ili šta je već. Tako se neka... Evo ga, ovdje. Priča vrtela. Dobro. Ipak to nije to. Ništa, bar sam ovo pokupio. Možda ovdje iza. A tu je 100%. Dobro. Stvarno nemam pojma da li idem... Možda vamo treba da prođem skroz pravo. Blage nema. Samo se radi sada. Šta kaže ovdje?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Jedi go, skonto sam. Ovdje ima onaj znak da je witch hut i tu je bila neka rupa kad sam gledao. Ja mislim da je to baš ovdje. Je li tu bila? Nije. Negdje je bila, negdje sam vidio neku rupu za 100% sam bio ubeđen. Samo ne mogu se setim gdje. Gdje sam to video? Break room, fuse box. Witch sign, možda tu treba da dođe. Witch ladle, ajde probam tamo. Ima smisla, sve je oko witch, pa negdje je verovatno witch bitch. Witch bitch. Gdje je sada? Desno. I onda vamo. Tako bi trebalo. Da idem prema ovome witch signu. I tu i witch ladle. Nešto ta dva. Break room. Ajde, probat ćemo da dođemo do ovoga pa da vidim šta će se desiti. Ne tu. Gde je sada, jebem ti kako je konfuzno. Ne da se vratiš, nego da... Ne mogu se sjetim gdje. Trauma, painkillers. Evo ga. Znam da sam negdje vidio.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Holy shit. Ajoj, šta je ovo čovječ? Enter the overlap through which lane?
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey!
Defeat
Casey, do you read me? Fuck.
Aha, treba se bijemo s ovim.
Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Game saved, znači tu smo.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
A? Što? Jedi govna više.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Kakvi su ovo? Ripovi. O! Daj, nemoguće. Da, ovo. Daj. A će da me siluje dok se ja ne izvalim. Pa malo pred sam to isto probao, ali... Gdje je? Pa! Ajde! Ajde! Ne znam gde. A daj! Ajde! Ne! 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 Mrda sam! A jedi govna! Kako je bez veze? Jo, vidi ovo sve iz početka. Evo, to uopšte nije lag za ubijanje. Ajde. Vidi ovo. Dobro, gotta move, ali... Što kaže? Gun Auma... Dobro. Nemam više amo. Pa nemam amo, jebote, zar je ovo realno? Okupio sam čovječ, ali nemam, ne mogu da ga ubijem kad nemam dovoljno municije. Baš bez veze.
Get to safety.
Nemam više healtha i... Hoće da me siluje lik. Prišao mi s leđa odavde, nepregledno za fight skroz. Nepregledno, ne mogu da se skontam i... Jedi govna, gde sam vidio onaj? Evo ga. Gde je budala, jebem li ga više? Ovo je normal, jebot. Ne vidim poentu zašto je tako teško. Baš je teško bez resursa, nepregledno. Vidi ovo. Pa daj bre, beži tamo.
No, no, no! No, no!
Aha. Dobro. Ok, krug, krug u krug i pokupiti što više resurse i tako ga ubiti. Malo dok se naviknem na sve ovo i na ove komande ali iće to, iće. Jebi ga.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
Evo ga.
I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Not to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Oh, nice. Evo je muzika, stara muzika. Skroz ok. Ništa, prekinut ćemo ovo. Nema potrebe da slušamo pesme, pošto ne daju nešto dosadno, nešto konkretno, nego samo ne sumnjam da su dobre.
Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake.
Say hello to Alan Wake.
Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Optional, investigate the previously flooded area, take the car back.
Am I still... Is this the dark place?
Huh.
No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Da, ovaj Alan Wake ima...
It's a bit of a hike to the car.
Wow, ovo dobro izgleda.
Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this.
Should look around.
Take your time.
With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
Safest.
The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
You have a flashlight? It's not safe without...
Da, hoće ovdje kao da istražim. Od ove poplave. Mislim, ajde, mogu da pogledam okolo.
Keep an eye out for you.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Da li može da ide u vodu? Ne može. Dobro. Vjerovatno dok se njih dvojica smiruju, ja bi trebalo malo da se promovam ovdje. To je dok se Alan Wake pokušava da se smiri. Da vidim samo da li imam neke... Nešto od ovoga da rešavam. Cases. Dobro, ovo imam.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Dobro. I imamo ovo. Ona mi će da ide vamo. Dobro. Ovo je pesma koju smo malo pre... To će vjerojatno biti ceo soundtrack od ovoga...
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Dobro. Da kaže mapa, gde smo? U principu, vamo desno je zatvoren put.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Nije, može da se prođe. Verovatno treba da se promovam baš ovdje da bi...
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Dobro. Dole više nema šta. To je bilo to, verovatno, po šta smo došli. Eventualno mogu još da odem gde. Vamo da se promo. Samo ne kontam. Da. Šta je bre ono? Gdje je? Šu čovječ. Gdje je bre sad? Gdje je bre? Aha, aha. Pa daj bre, ako te... Evo ga. Kako je brz.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Oh. Stvarno ne znam zašto sam ubijao ovoga. Vjerojatno da on ne bi ubio mene, ali... Aha, ovdje su neke strelice koje mi govore kuda bi možda trebalo da ide. Kuda samo ne tu, a? Daj bre s ovim čoveč. Sad ulazim vam u neku oblast, da.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little. A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Dobro. Možemo da istražujemo, a možemo i da uzmemo auto za... I da se vratimo. U Cauldron's Lake, to nam je u stvari quest. Ali mi smo odlučili da ostanemo u ovoj šumi i da istražujemo. Nemoguće, treba skroz ovdje da dođem da bi... Ja mislim sad kad smo već tu doći, ali... Trebao sam se baciti do auta.
Another one of those rhymes.
Dobro, ovo su neke...
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
The fuck? Administrator. Dobro, s tim ćemo se vjerojatno morati pozabaviti malo kasnije, ali... Mislim da ovdje ne bi trebalo ni da budem, da sam pre vremena ovdje. Vjerojatno će me ovdje igra vratiti u jednom momentu, ali ja sam odlučio da ovdje istražujem. Dobro. Mislim da ću dodem do auta definitivno. My car. Ali... Da onda vidim. Malo je bolesno. Daleko. Ono kao može da se eksploruje baš puno. Šteta što što ne piše non stop quest. Ajmo. Stream side key sam pokupio neki. Ne znam šta s ovim ključom treba da radim, ali... Idemo ovamo. Možda je to ključ od ovoga. Ne, ovo je već je otključen. Znak neki. Šta? Dobro. Ovih još ih ima tu. A možda zato i stoji da se vratim do auta, da bi možda usput malo vežbao i ubijao ove, ako je to tako. Samo ne u tom pravcu, nego vam. Valjda, sad valjda idem dobro više. Da odvedemo Alana Wakea odavde. Odlično, evo nas, idemo do investigation mesta. To je ovo ovde. Šta? Tamo kao da je neko prošao.
This carving looks fresh.
Ja sam rekao kao da je neko prošao tamo. Ja mislim da su naša kola bila ovde.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Dobro, malo kao explore, malo vamo, malo tamo.
Ready to go?
Alan Wake je u autu već, ajmo Bright Balls.
We're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Ne mogu se setim odakle mi je poznato ovo je levo, da li je nešto u kontrolu ili... Quantum Break, od nekud mi je jako poznat, ne mogu da skontam da je. Šta je, Alane?
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently.
but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And as usual, our housebound old gods of Asgard is here. Take it away, you crazy Vikings!
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Ok, drugari, to bi bilo to što se tiče ovoga streama. Nadam se da ste uživali. Gledamo se sutra. Sutra nastavljamo Alan Wake. Bacite neki like, bacite neki sub. I vidimo se u idućem streamu. Do tada, svako dobro i pozdrav.
Thank you.